Okay,
Oh,
well,
so
Kai
Oh
being
yeah,
very nearly killed and a bunch of undead spells nothing out for us
a
except for an
very
doesn't
everyday
narrow it down.
occurrence.
a very normal day for me, I was gonna
Ghoul
say.
Knights were going mega mania mode. That's what was going
Megamania
down.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
had a really effective combat. We kicked a lot of ass.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was the end
yeah, I
result.
remember now. It's all coming back in like a repressed memory.
It's all coming back to me now.
Don't.
Sorry.
I remember how I done
Trigger,
almost
Toby, damn.
died.
I was just a little gooner, long time ago. But
Attention gooners and goonettes.
gooner alarm.
We defeated all the trash and we're finding the treasure, I think is what we're doing, correct?
Yes, we had
Yep.
not actually looted and scooted.
I believe you had looted and scooted. Or looted. You had not scooted. There was.
not
I took it out.
hiding it.
There was a loot bungus here, and it was empty.
Oh, it had
Longus.
stuff, but everyone took it, right?
It was totally empty. I'm
Yeah,
not
we're
sure
looking for the Shining Crusade tomb that we thought was around. We found it at the top of the hill, we thought.
Mm-hmm. There was the mystic pages. It said there's a tomb nearby, but it had some other name. It was called like an all or nothing. I don't know.
Would you like to roll knowledge religion, or?
Yeah.
Not it.
Me.
You're the fucking cleric, man.
Cleric of Bri, we just build shit, dude.
Fair enough. Oh.
Oh.
The cleric is like, I will not be rolling knowledge religion today.
Ooh. I'm out of the gate real hot today, guys.
This went great for us.
Yep.
17. I don't fail.
I failed spectacularly.
Miss Govira, I'm chasing butterflies.
Nobody did too well.
The
Except
word
Funny.
was aura,
Ah!
which means
Yeah.
altar, place of worship.
Oh yeah, there's something about this building that was like looks like this green silo was built later on, but the rest of the building is really old.
Yeah, the foundation was a different color. You can tell.
The
Different time.
foundations were very well built with a lot of skill and materials and money. 1,000 years ago, whatever stood upon them is obliterated, and a much less sophisticated, less well-funded project built a granary over the top of those foundations.
Resourceful.
Anybody want to do a dig check? Dig, dig, dig.
Which one would dig be?
I do knowledge engineering.
27 engineering. Could I do a
I
blacksmithing
knew a guy
check? Would
named
that help,
Digby.
Toby?
Real asshole.
Say again, Josh?
Dig these nuts. Would
Whoa.
Whoa.
would a
Bubba.
blacksmithing
Hey
check
now.
help to discover like architecture or stuff like that?
Sure. You can roll your
Kind of a
craft.
stretch, but
No, it's okay. Is it in this pile somewhere? There it is.
41.
Yeah, you're. Hang on, too hot in here. Gotta adjust my.
Oh, we just turned ours up.
I really can't touch it. All right. Just totally closed it, but whatever. Okay, so
It's atting too hot in here.
given your knowledge and expertise, you think if they built into this hill, they built on this hill, they probably built into this hill. And if anything is left of this place, Anything above ground was taken, looted, destroyed, repurposed centuries ago.
Makes sense.
If there's anything left, it's underground. And if there's anything underground, there would have to be a place to access it through probably the Foundation. And if the townsfolk didn't loot that, it's because it's hidden. But digging, probably not going to get you there.
Rogue, start looking for traps and shit. I don't know.
Also,
Yeah.
whenever
Currently, you're standing
Levi-
outside the granary.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should go in
we should
there.
go inside.
Oh, fuck, never mind. I didn't mean to do that.
Where is Kai?
Ah!
Kai? Hello?
What?
Kai's in the
Kai's a
woods.
spider.
He
Kai's
pulled a
dead
John
spider.
Cena.
Stealth crit, Kai is gone.
I meant to roll perception, but that's okay. I'm gone.
I was gonna say.
He was right there.
only other
I
thing
roll
remember,
13 perception. You guys can't find me.
When our
Or 13 stealth.
when our danged
That's
old
crazy.
Shining Crusade artifacts were used in that fight, little holy symbols would appear floating and shit.
Oh.
And so that may continue to happen whenever we get in the granary. So flaunt your good shit.
Good point.
I think only Dinfaya
I'm never
and
taking it
Bismuth
off.
and Elfrip have Binding Crusade gomblips.
Yeah, Elfrip never takes his steel open-faced helmet off. When he goes to sleep, he just turns it sideways, and then it's a sleep
Yeah.
mask.
I'm yanking on this door. It won't open.
It's locked.
Do you need my help, sir?
Just got the badge on all the time now.
Yeah, can the rogues open this door? The two rogues, one of you will
Did I
forget.
open that door?
The door has... It's an iron and wooden door. It has an ancient piece of parchment stuck to it via a rusty dagger.
What's it say?
The letters are too faded, but you, if you have a mending prepared, you could mend it.
I
I'm too
cast
faded
Mend.
to read, bruh.
I saw this in a movie once. Somebody seek friend.
Oh.
Breaks potion glass.
I'm trying to put a
Well-
puny amount of HP on myself before we open this door.
Dismissed.
It's a 0 level for me, Toby, so I just cast it on it. Just keep
Alright.
casting. Just keep casting Mend.
Just keep doing it. Okay. You cast mend on the note and you see the letters sort of reform. It looks like someone took a piece of leather parchment and took an ink pen and scratched into it rather violently and hastily. Fuck off, monsters. And monsters is
Fair.
misspelled. It's missing the E. And then they stabbed it into the door with a dagger. And that's been here for survival check. If you actually buy survival, having ranks in it means you bought it. Quite a long
That's
time,
true.
Dinvaya. Kai says, Kai and Gaspar agree that's been stuck there since the Feldgrau War. That's been there like 20 years. It's not been there 1,000 years.
That's what I was
Interesting.
saying. I was saying that.
They're so good at spelling.
You're saying that with your 13?
Yeah, it's been there since, things.
Meanwhile, well, Gaspar and
I
Kai
agree with
saying it
Dinvaya.
with their combined 41.
I got him on the right track. It's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
You helped. Meanwhile, Elfrip gave you guys -2 because he hasn't bought survival and he rolled anyway, which is a no-no.
You said if we had numbers in it, then we bought it.
Ranks, if you've bought it.
Whatever.
Yeah, numbers
That's
means
what I
rings. I'm with
decided.
Elfrip on this
Yeah,
one.
you got numbers in astrophysics, like -1.
I have plus
You had-
18.
You had to give me a pity point in engineering. What do you think of it? What do you think I think of numbers?
Is that what we're calling that rule from now on? Pity
Pity
points?
point.
pity
I like
point?
that. I like it. I'm
Pity
here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Let the record show that the borrow rank rule is now called the pity point.
Pity point.
That's right.
I mean, it really kind of is. It only took us
Yeah.
3 sessions to put all that together for everybody. So
Yeah.
Oh, just to be clear, is the recording on? Because you
Yeah.
didn't. I don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
we were wondering about
Yeah.
that.
Just like the pity ray rolls.
All right. Did the Gooner Core get this shit open?
I
Yeah,
haven't seen
did-
anyone try yet.
The Gooner
Yeah,
cord. What do I have to roll?
There was a
I rolled-
disable
Disable.
device.
Well, I rolled,
rolled a
it before, but
32.
I'll roll it again.
Okay, we'll keep your 32s.
Knock, knock, knock.
You easily defeat the granary's
up.
security.
All right, I'm going in there. Bang! I'm dead.
Kai over here just chugging potions at 30% health as you guys open doors to unexplored areas. By the way,
I'm trying not to fucking die again.
Listen, man.
Anyway.
If
I'm just saying.
if there's an
Sorry.
if there's an enemy hiding in here that did not jump in on the fight where we fought 30 things, I ain't worried about him.
Okay, that's fair.
They must have wanted us
fair.
to-
I'm
at
more
that point.
speaking to the 3 people with infinitely renewable healing resources that have done nothing for Kai, even though they can.
done nothing.
At any
for-
point.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Dismas lay on
Christ.
hands.
I'm fucking crying. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me. Done nothing.
Well, I'm up to.
What have you done for
I'll
me?
help.
39, thank you.
Yeah. No shit.
Allow me to help.
You know how it is as a healer, Josh. Oh my god. Is
Sorry.
that helping?
I like
Is
this
that helping?
Work.
I'm not sure that's helping.
It was a joke. It was a
Ouch.
joke.
man.
This is
Ow.
so. This is so cool.
It sounds so fucking cool.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it does.
Doesn't
Oh.
love people talk.
Yes.
Help a kid get through the door.
Oh no.
Gotta hoist
Oh,
him
and
up.
I see.
Oh,
You're running
Anna,
start at
no.
it, buddy.
over here, Alfred.
Stop. Stop. You have to stop. You have to stop
Running
moving and then I
start
can
at
move
it.
you. Okay.
He's dog voicing you. You gonna let him do that?
Ah.
Man needs a weapon.
So,
Oh hell yeah,
That's
Toby. Good
fast.
job.
what?
You did really good with the wands. It tells me the charges I have left. I just
Oh, yeah,
whacked
I
with a
added that.
wand.
Mhm.
There, Kai.
Thank
Cool,
you.
huh?
Thank you.
This
I'm
new coding
feeling
tool,
better
Josh,
now.
we can do anything.
I don't think it. Do you need another whack there, Kai?
I'm sure. Why not?
Bonk.
Josh,
It
this
would
new
help.
coding tool is incredible. It's like John Beck, but helpful.
Uses its powers for good.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Okay. Apparently, a wand of cure light just shocks the shit out of you.
Ouch.
Vampire taser.
Well, I don't know where you got it, but that one is referred to as Vampire Taser.
That hurt.
Beautiful.
Make
Yeah.
sure you're clicking the heart and not the plus.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the wand of cure light that he used to incapacitate the vampire that we KGB'd back in
Yeah.
Northgard.
Still got a
Okay.
lot of
Well, I
charges.
don't. There's a question I can't answer yet, Josh. Why did it use that wand? Do you have multiple wands? Yes, you do. Well, you have Vampire Taser. Your wand of cure light is called Vampire Taser.
I'm digging it.
Okay. Your cure light.
Ah,
wand
it
is-
knows I'm a vampire.
So you're in this little workroom off the main grain silo. There's tools, there's junk. It's all 20 years rotted. Furniture falling apart, metal rusted. It's a mess in here.
Buh. I thought I was muted. I'm so sorry.
Just wanted to make that noise and have no one hear it. All right, carry on. Okay. We go to the next room. I open this door. I'm dead.
All right,
Bringing
you
the
get one
Tarkov
more.
memes over, huh?
Mm.
You see a stone granary with a bunch of trashed, falling apart furniture, some signs of vines growing into the building, some stairs that used to go up into the upper levels of the granary but have all collapsed and fallen down to this level. And you could make perception checks in here.
33.
Pretty good.
Detect magic.
I could try to
I'm
detect
lagging.
secret doors. I would have
There's-
to do a spell swap though.
And I'm just casting that nonstop, annoyingly, maybe.
That's a good idea, Sid.
Yeah, let me just do a switch in a second.
No more rolling after a lag. It'll always be bad.
Candace is seeing
as-
shit.
I love Optimus Prime, but I love the oof for the natural ones.
I love it too. It's
Endlessly
really
funny. There it is.
what it's like.
Okay, I'm just doing my.
Also, no matter what it ever does, I don't know if Midjourney can ever equal the art for Arcane in the Membrane.
It's so good.
Could legitimately
is
be
very
an
good.
album cover.
It's so good.
Hey, I can't do fingers right. Oh yeah, say that to this guy.
Oh yeah, he's got some good fingers.
He's throwing
Those
up.
are great.
He's throwing up
He's
a
doing a-
sign.
yeah.
You know, it's not. He's casting a spell.
I'm trying to touch those two fingers together, Toby, and I'm having trouble.
Well, you're not a wizard. You know,
No,
You're not
that's
an
true.
AI generated.
Kovira can do it.
Yeah. I cast detect secret doors just for shits and giggles. Not actually
Our
anything.
perception checks: Denvaya with a 33, Gaspar with a 32. It's old and it's rotted, but there is a work table on the north side of the room that is collapsed, and you notice underneath it is a bunch of rugs that are sort of stuffed. They're not folded, they're not rolled, and you can see that they are stuffed in some cracks in the stone. And it looks like they were there for more than 20 years, like someone deliberately stuffed rugs into cracks in the stone in the floor of the granary. Maybe to keep grain from leaking in there, but as you get closer to them and wave your hand over them, you feel cool, very cool air coming out of the spaces between those rugs. And that's it. You guys leave. You never go there again.
Rug.
Rug pull.
Rug pull.
Dismas, you pull the rugs out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like a crypto guy.
Wow. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's relevant. Hawktua rug pull, says Graham.
Ugh.
Yes. And
Just making sure it got on the record that you said that.
I did say that. Yeah, I've been thinking about how she scammed everyone, but anyway, not important.
Hawktua the polls, everybody.
Yep.
No.
Two of the polls.
Did she ever say that?
Nobody,
no.
nobody's. Only Zach Spar said that many, many times.
It's like Pokemon go to the polls. but
Yep, it was a
Hey,
really
you're
good
not over
mock. Nobody's over that.
Anyway, let's keep it
Dismas
pushing.
pulls out the rug and reveals some more recent stonework that is not properly sealed up, not as competently matched to the stones around it, and it looks loose.
I just want to say I feel like the ineffectiveness of that phrase was encapsulated by the fact that I played Pokemon Go. Pokemon went to the polls, voted for Hillary.
Mm-hmm. And the outcome was still terrible, wasn't it?
I was too young to vote because I'm
It was-
a baby.
It's my first time voting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did work the polls that day in Wisconsin, which went to Trump. But anyway.
Can we move the stone?
Sure.
I'm tugging
Strength
on it.
check or engineering.
Hernia check.
Hernia check. Blow
Hernia
out
check.
your
Engineering.
O-ring.
32 engineering.
Okay. You find some tools and you pry up the stones, and you feel a blast of cold air. And you hear an echoing sound of running water. The air coming up out of this opening underneath the floor is cold and very damp, very humid. And it drops down into the darkness. Your dark vision can see about 35 or 40 feet down to where you see it lands into a passage where it looks like water is flowing by. And it's barely big enough for one of you to move down vertically. You couldn't, it's very cramped. I think you're going to have to do a die hard.
Come out to the coast, have a few laughs.
Yeah.
Guess I'll, get shorter again.
Get shorter again. High five.
Alfred, would Alfred fit down there?
Alfred would fit down there, but he would feel a little cramped too. It's just not as cramped as the big people.
Big.
Anna, I think your Discord might be set to the wrong microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
sound
that's
a little
what it is.
far away.
I was about to say if Alfred can go down there, my computer is just fucking up all my audio.
Hell yeah.
Play Alfred for a few minutes. I need to restart my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
We
have a
send
way to
Elfrip
get
to
home.
his doom.
Oh,
While Anna's
Fuck off,
gone.
Josh.
Boom! Got him.
Well,
Damn it, should have waited.
Yep.
I'm too tall and too big.
Let's see. Wait, so we can all fit, right? Individually? It's just really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I could
you
probably squeeze down there.
couldn't fight as you're sliding down, and you don't know what's at the bottom.
Oh. That's not...
as
Roll a
long as we
hand
can
grenade
shoot a
down there?
fireball down the hole. Yeah.
Sid is AFK. Wonder.
About to say rogue it.
Hell no, brother. We're gonna reduce person. We're gonna fucking crawl in there.
Ooh.
We get me, me when I ask the wizard to use all of their first level spells. Could we have 6 reduced persons, please? No. Doesn't
Small
have-
team 6.
Small team
Small
6.
team 6.
Would it be
Episode
easier
title.
to get through if we were all greased up?
Yeah.
She's gonna be back at her computer in a minute. How many castings of grease to coat the entire party?
You just
Surely
you just
just
shoot
one.
right down there, just like
Oh.
How deep do we think it is? Could we even see?
40 feet to the level you're looking at. It puts it below the main level of town. Femix, something's bleeding over.
Someone's getting yelled at, sounds like.
Someone is getting torn to pieces,
no.
Harrison. Run!
Someone didn't clean up all of their volcano supplies before they started watching TV, so.
Oh,
That
it was
is
you,
a
wasn't it?
common problem.
Sid, are you back?
Oh dear, what has happened?
There's a tiny chute, a little crevice back here, and
You guys form a plan. I'm going to fix Anna's audio.
we're too big to fit comfortably in there.
Okay.
So we could either grease ourselves up and slide like little turds that we are straight
Okay.
down the crevice, and then just take 4d6 fall damage when we get to the bottom,
God.
which is really funny. Also, who cares?
Wait, will that kill Kai again?
No, he's
Will
got
what kill
125
me?
hits.
Okay.
Fall damage in this game, they just like forgot to really balance it. It's like you fall 50 feet, you take 11. Oh no. Anyway,
I'm only saying that one.
no.
Um,
I won't be able to fight.
I'm just looking at what I have real quick.
That's one of those base human things. Like we're so far above Aragorn, we're kind of unkillable gods. Like I only have 11 hit points. You know.
In real life?
Unkillable gods.
Yeah.
4 of us have died. Some of us more than once.
Like
That's
really
right.
strong god-killing things.
That's true.
So, confirming if we're all greased up, we will be able to fit or no?
I don't think that the grease is actually super helpful. I think that Toby was just kind of supporting that idea because he thought it was funny.
Yeah, Toby
We
likes
can
greased up
fireball it.
things.
I think I don't think Fireball would do it.
Reduced person would probably be better.
Yeah.
Or
get
I
it.
mean, if it's big enough for us to fit, we just can't fight so good. And if it's 40 feet straight down, everybody's gonna have to either make like acrobatics checks to like, suspend yourself in that little chamber to walk
Well,
down the wall.
Shouldn't we cast we have like our levitate wand?
Yeah, I also have a wing
Yeah.
of feather falling that I've never got to use. I've had it since we were.
All right, I'll push you off the edge, Cap. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3.
I can also
Fat, I
cast
don't go in.
Featherfall with the bracers and just climb down the wall and be fine and Featherfall on someone else.
And I have a wand of levitate for 44 charges.
What? We keep keeping that?
I was waiting until the other one was used.
It still
don't
has
have-
12. We're trying
Yeah,
along.
you have. Yeah.
I don't have a fun little thing for this situation, so a levitate would be lovely.
And then I think I'll go in the front because I can't melee so good, but I have a pretty good armor class from my armor, not from dex. And if anything appears in the chute, I will shoot it in the face with my gun. And that's it. That's the tweet.
I go down barrel first.
Yeah, I go down barrel first.
Uh,
You're also a good candidate to be in the front, Harrison, but I figured you had less HP in armor class and wouldn't want to. You actually have more HP than me, and only 3 less armor class. Dimming on the front.
Here, hold on. I'll put the. Well, if I put the wolf buff back on, I'll be bigger and harder to fit through the chute, but also have a higher armor class.
How's your flat-footed? We're gonna be unable to wiggle around in there.
Eh.
Oh, Harrison's
Flat-footed's funny.
flat-footed is doo-doo too.
Yeah, we'll put the buff back on. Do.
Alexa, office white.
All
Flat-footed's
my
now
shit comes
24?
from Dex.
That's pretty good. Does everyone have a way to descend that little chute? Like featherfall, spider climb? a really good
Nah,
acrobatic
negative.
skill?
who needs levitate?
Yar, please.
And via, I think, Dismas. Kai, do you need a levitate or a featherfall or something?
Graham lost internet.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Graham, do you hear me? No!
Don't go away yet. Come back.
I hope he got the bread and the milk.
Bread and milk.
In the toilet paper. Don't forget the toilet paper.
Oh my god, yeah, lest we forget.
Shit rags. Shit rags.
Did you guys just get ice or you also got snow?
Both.
Ugh.
Oh, I can't.
Whoa.
You get there.
Go ahead and roll that while we're chilling.
How did you do that?
There's so many different places I have to look for audio stuff. I'm real tired of Windows fucking up.
Sick and tired of Windows.
Alexa, office purple.
Yeah, I got a 0 climb. I got a 0 swim. I fucked.
Okay. Anna was brutally attacked by Windows 11, but we fought it off.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
I'm so thankful for my beacon. It has its own problems, but the problem of 5 different places to change audio, it solves that. Okay. So, did you guys find a solution to shoving everyone down a dark wet hole?
No,
Yeah,
we decided
we're-
we don't old treasure. We're leaving.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want it. I think we're just gonna put me in the front because I have a big flat-footed armor class and a gun, and I'm just gonna shoot it. I can't melee, but I got a big armor class. I got a bunch of hits, and if it's
Okay.
40 feet straight down, it's gonna be a mix of feather falls and levitates.
Okay. Nobody got any
And
rope?
Spider-Man climbing.
I might. Hold on.
We
I
could elf
forgot
rope.
about rope.
Fucking
What
rope.
about rope?
But the dipper is, motherfuckers actually
No,
forgot about rope.
I don't have internet right now, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play. Oh wait, no. It's
Monsters, fuck
Elf
off!
rope.
I'll be
We
back.
can hear you. You can play through just talking in a Discord.
It suddenly came back. Give me a second.
Hell yeah.
My rope is gone.
It's quite likely we'll
Shot
have
it all in your
more power failures, so just prepare.
Be safe, y'all.
Do we still have your
What?
ladder?
Oh, I do. It's only 16 feet though.
Oh.
Use the bottom. I have a folded letter and a folding ladder.
We had rope. What happened to our rope?
I have 100 feet of rope.
I think about
Okay.
50 feet of rope. What if we tied the rope to the ladder and then lowered the ladder down so that the last little bit, so
Yes.
to really maximize the check lowering. It's like,
Wait, I think my ladder's in the stroke pit.
oh.
What if we just drop the stroke pit down there? Boom.
Counts as a bomb. The dinosaur
like to-
bursts out.
Yeah. I'd like to throw a building at the enemy.
Yeah. Honestly, though, if it opened up in a space that was too small for it, like, try and calculate that crushing damage. If you're stuck between the stroke pit opening up and a wall.
large trampoline?
Oh, it's my favorite solution so far. Comically large trampoline. Okay, I
Okay.
guess.
Wand
We
me.
do-
I'm going down.
Shimmy on down.
Wand me, I'm going down.
Yeah,
He's so
I already
flexible.
cast levitate on Dismas and Timbaya.
All right, I jump
Okay.
into the hole, Toby. I jump in.
Thank you.
Wait, no, I gotta go first. I go first. I go before him. I'm closer. I dive in.
And
I
Toby,
jump in
mean,
after him. I go in.
Go
Okay.
after Dismas.
3 people in heavy gear jump into a mine shaft together. They are now vertically standing on each other's shoulders in the dark. It's very cold.
They always happen.
Yeah.
Go faster.
What?
Ugh.
I cast the invisible.
Cast the box vision.
No,
You
don't
need-
cast dark vision. I'm casting discovery torch too.
Okay.
Now cast it. I am an idiot.
But I don't have it. I drink Volkstag's Dark Side Dwout.
Hell yeah. Had that for a
Had
while.
that shit. Oh my god.
I mean, levels.
He's had it since he failed to apprehend Forkstag. That day.
Don't use
I also
those
have-
words like that. Don't say that.
Well, I also have this from level 1. I'm still waiting. One of these days, we're gonna be in a sticky situation. No way out. That's when. That's when I'll pull out. That's right. That's when I'll pull out the alchemical solvent.
One of those times we grease ourselves and it goes wrong.
That's right.
This was almost one of those times.
Yeah.
We thought about it long and hard.
Whoever gets to the bottom first. You are
Gaspar.
in a somewhat natural cavern that has been slightly dug out, but also had major structural collapse. There's tree roots growing through it, right in your path. You have to crawl around those. There's flowing water underneath your feet. And Dinvaya, since you have dark vision, and Dismas does now too, when you get down here, it seems like you're in a natural cavern with this water flowing to the southwest, but then you see a solid flat wall that leads to another passage south. So you see a actually structurally man-made version.
Okay, so we follow the wall.
Said the south one is the one that's man-made?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do that one then.
Looking south, you actually see light down the tunnel to the south of you, 50 feet south. And you hear singing.
Do we recognize the song?
Nope. It's wordless.
Does it sound like human vocalization?
It does.
No, it's
Or
Sounds
is
like
it
Ozzy
aliens?
And as you move south, on your left, you see a shattered, broken tomb where part of the wall is collapsed. There's been a massive earthquake or something. The top of the tomb is shattered, and there's just sort of nothing in there. But you can still read. There's hundreds of inscriptions around the sarcophagus, and the next sarcophagus is cracked, but you can read them if you can read ancient languages, which I think. What languages do you all have?
What is that?
So,
My
Brady, what
human
are we looking
does this
for?
shit. Anybody speak Gloomglop?
I eat
I'm
my
checking.
Valkyrie crumble. I read everything. I know it all. It's all
Draconic?
mine.
Oh, yeah.
Infernal, Verisian, any of those?
Gaspar
Celestial.
and Dinvaya can read it. It is in Celestial. This first
Yes.
broken tomb is a. And I'm going to show all of these to you, but we're going to go through them one by one, okay?
Okay.
There's a beautiful engraving, like a sculpture, in the top of the sarcophagus of a beautiful woman who looks like she's turning her head to her left and sleeping. And it says, Captain Raylia Dovane, her hands mended what war broke, and her light soothed even the weary dead.
Sounds like a cleric.
And the next one shows a horned tiefling with pointy ears, and he's got kind of a
Beautiful follower of Sarnray.
goatee. Oh, that's true. I think Raylia is Sarenrae. Yep, Serenite. The next one says Knight Lieutenant Ferris Miranda, Pharasmite. Though our walls fell, his shield stood. And it has a completely different sculptor, you're pretty sure, a very different style.
What the Nisternishni, what a G.
Okay, Dismas.
Oh, with that first little bit.
Yeah, he's just thinking.
Right here, he's kind of.
Yeah, I didn't understand a word that you said.
Yep. He said, what a G, eventually.
Okay.
Carrion. Dead for as might.
The passage continues south. And with enough knowledge, religion, and Cephus, you immediately recognize a symbol of Torag on the floor. And perception checks as you walk in here.
22.
Dinvaya, natural 1.
Still at 22.
Oh, 12.
Jesus Christ.
Gaspar, you walk in here and you're looking at a northeastern wall of this little chamber where tree roots have broken through. The ceiling is partly collapsed. The tombs are smashed open by the falling ceiling, unfortunately, and there are just ancient skeletons laying there, relatively undisturbed other than being smushed by stones. And as you're looking around, you notice that the bricks in here are all whole, pointy corners, not worn by time. And just as you're looking around, there's a strap on Dinvaya's backpack that she has mended 3 or 4 times, and it's come loose again because it's just old. And you see it move, and you're like, "Oh, something's crawling on you." You realize her backpack strap has just been wholly repaired.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Huh?
Little dings in your armor are slowly disappearing. Your weapons are sharpening and shining the ways they haven't in a long time. This room is actively repairing your equipment standing in it.
Oh, wow.
And there are 2 more sarcophagi here. You
Go ahead.
What's that?
Oh, it was very dumb. No, please continue. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
cool. You see an engraving that reads, Marshal Corvin Drenvale, Iomadayan. The enemy stole his blade, but when they felt his fist, they gave it back.
Damn straight.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And it's a stern-looking human man with, looks like ritual scarring across his face, or face paint they tried to sort of make in the engraving. The one next to him is a happy-looking face, smiling face of a woman. It says Forge Captain Yilgrida Stonehearth, Torag's daughter, meaning a follower of Torag. Against the tyrant's mighty tremors, the foundations of Fort Ostra stood out of respect for her alone.
She looks like she'd make nice cookies.
She made Fort Ostra.
That's a nice cookie.
No, the ultimate cookie.
It's a
The
sweet ass
ultimate
cookie.
What happened to it?
Cookie fort.
Damn. Now it's filled with vampires. Or it was. We killed everything.
We fixed it, yeah.
Yeah.
We fixed it.
Yeah.
Now let's fix the world.
You find a door to the west that opens at a touch. Inside, you see a beautifully carven room. Much more elaborate carvings in the floor here. The song changes, and you see a large, beautiful symbol of Pharasma in the floor.
Oh.
A slowly moving, almost imperceptibly slowly moving swirl of blue light over ancient carvings in a circle in the floor. There's statues nearby, one of which is smashed by a cave-in. Another holds a flaming beer that still has magical fire burning in it, illuminating the room for you.
Can I knowledge religion what this place is?
I support him.
Sure. Who did I fail to...
Assist. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Oh, this one. There we go. There we go. All right. Sorry, what was your question?
What is this place?
You don't know. It's not written in any history books, and it doesn't have a name.
Do we know these characters from history, though?
Sure. Knowledge, history, religion tells you that this was built at the height of the power of the Shining Crusade, probably after the tyrant fell. The Crusade finally took time to bury some of its dead. but out of respect for the quest and the work that had to be done, they didn't take time to name it. They just hid it very well and moved on. There's an open doorway to the west. There's doors to the north that are shut, locked, and the ceiling is partially collapsed, crushing them into place. You don't think they can open.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that when you scroll over Elfrip, it shows like a goblin zombie.
Yeah, I meant to bring that up. It's the like golem that was outside of Vorkstag and Grind's place.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's
Oh,
happening.
yeah.
I'm working on that bug.
Horrifying.
It's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No worries.
Elfrip's
I'm
true
just
form.
assuming. I thought you were just like playing around with what it would look like if Elfrip got ghoul fever.
No, I don't know why it does that. Something funky in Foundry's settings for that.
It's okay.
The doorway to the west leads to a doorway to the north, and 3 sarcophagi on the left. One is marked with the symbol of Iomadai, one Pharasma, one Torag. And you're able to read it. This is Captain Tressa Marquant. You see a beautiful, sort of wide-faced, wide-nosed, just handsome woman with long braids on either side of her face. You think she is probably Dwarven? It says Iomadayan. Her voice above the battle called many home.
Ooh.
The Pharasman symbol next to it is Commander Halvin Corwin. You also think he's a dwarf, although clean-shaven, which is rare for them. Pharasmite, he shepherded many souls from damnation to death, including his own. You can roll knowledge history on him.
Orwin sound familiar.
Gaspar, you read about this at the Grave Charge School for Boys. And Kate and Kovira, you've heard of this because it's talked about at Lepstad University, that some people forced into becoming undead retain command of themselves. You try to make them a zombie or a skeleton, you try to make them a vampire and command them as their master vampire, and they just can't be. And the story of Commander Corwin is that he was bitten by a vampire, and he did turn. And when he turned, he continued fighting. And when he had defeated all of his enemies, he destroyed himself.
Wow. Yeah, as a Pharasmite. That's peak Pharasmite.
Yeah.
I enjoy the idea of him like celebrating his last battle with a giant plate of garlic bread.
Oh god.
Poof.
I wonder if, like, in the moments while he was fighting as a vampire, he's like killing other vampires as a vampire, and he's getting like all those bonuses to Dex and Con and all those other cheater traits. He's like, damn, this is kind of crazy.
That's
I'm still gonna kill myself, but like I kind of get it.
that is the story amongst the Pharasman Church, is that he utilized his great strength and expanded charisma to burn the faces off of the vampires that turned him, thus destroying himself.
Jesus.
Baller.
Yeah. Pretty rad.
Interesting.
The next is another Torag. Let's see. Let me do this. Show. Switch to Observer. Forge Master Dervik Ironsong, his hammer mended the tools of the righteous and broke the backs of the unholy. And
Fucking A.
his full-length sarcophagus carving shows him as wearing heavy armor that looks like it's dwarven stone plate, which is a rare sort of thing that they do. It's very, very heavy armor, but dwarves don't give a shit about that. And he is barefoot. There's one more here at the end with the symbol of Sarenrae on it. It's a beautiful elven woman's face, although she has deep scarring across her right cheek. Captain Lauren Vathiel, her arrows lit up the dark.
Wow. The eyes are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are they made out of something else?
Yeah. Not sure how this was made, but the carving looks almost like her turned to stone, but it isn't. It's
Are
very,
we
very
sure?
detailed. Yeah, it's not sized right. It's just a head. But it is incredibly intricate. You're pretty sure a completely different stonemason did each one of these. There's a passage to the north filled with tree roots and collapsed stone, shelves with lots of different urns and objects, stonemason tools, and it opens to a passage east from there.
Oh.
This leads you into the central chamber, which is huge.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
110 feet north to south, 50 feet east to west. One single sarcophagi in the top center, the north center, with a symbol of Iomedae on it. Candles that magically never stop burning, lit in a circle around the central altar. This is the Ara. A huge symbol, a huge statue, a 9-foot depiction of some other champion standing over the sarcophagus. And the sarcophagus has just a stone face carved in it, among many other things. And it says, General Cassiar Alventus, stubborn to the last, he stood where others faltered.
That's John Paladin.
I cast knock on his coffin.
No.
You have
So
begun
Go ahead.
Elfrit perception check.
Where? There it is.
Look to the south of where you're standing.
Oh, guys, look at this pretty lady.
Symbol of Sarenrae is on the floor with her head to the north and her feet to the south. It's 30 foot across. It is glowing with a bright golden light. As you step forward, you feel your wounds healed.
Wow.
Oh wow.
You feel warm.
Hey, Mr. Kai.
Feel like you totally wasted 10 cure light potions upstairs and a bunch of wand charges because you could have just visited this.
No.
Someone say my name.
The
Could've
fucking
jumped down
GM
head first.
twicked me. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm out scraping my car. Just continue without me.
The auras in here, the aura of Torag repairs objects at 1 hit point per 10 minutes. The aura of Iomedae up by Cassiar's tomb restores 1 negative level per 2 hours of focused prayer.
Jesus Christ.
The seal of Pharasma in the south room restores 1 stat damage and 1 stat drain per hour of prayer.
Wow.
Being
We have
near
this-
the symbol of Sarenrae heals 1 hit point per minute.
Either this place is about to blow up, or we are about to face an ungodly amount of all of these things.
Yeah. Have a home base to return to.
I want to fast travel to this place whenever we're in a pinch.
Start
Boy, you are
studying
in luck.
teleport, lady.
Teleport lady, teleport here. Teleport lady.
Let's put the tomb in the stroke pit.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
It would now be called Stroke Tomb.
Stroke tomb.
Yep.
Wow. Well, this is awesome. God damn.
The East Hall
That
is
art's
severely
great.
flooded. Some tombs were lost. There have been seismic events and war, and whatever destroyed Felgrau really did a number on this place. But the magical effects of the tomb are still in full effect. There is a hallow effect. There is a death ward. As long as you're in these halls, you have death ward. And Kovira will find it before too long. There is an active mage's private sanctum. You cannot be scryed in here. Mortals who do not worship actively and faithfully worship Pharasma, Sarenrae, Toreg, or Iomadai find it very difficult to locate the tomb from the outside.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna need to make a teleport circle here.
Toby, did that? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking that we had a little power flicker.
Did we? I think the APCs are doing their damn best, but sometimes my main rig is so big. There's so much going on with the monitors and the recording, and that they can't sustain it for very long.
Yeah, you've been
If-
cutting in and out a little bit. And
Hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just abort my attempt to come over?
If it's gonna be
If you can.
Dangerous.
Oh, Anna, were you dragging Graham over here?
Yeah.
That's fine, Graham, if you want to.
I'm picking at my car like it's a block of ice, so give me a second.
Oh my god.
I'll be over soon.
Okay. Drive
Yeah.
safely. Be
You
careful.
you decide what's worthwhile on your end, but
Yeah.
we're ready for you on this end.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna roll nothing but piss for Kai. So it's like you're still here.
Yeah.
Miss Beautiful Sarenrae. Say hello to Miss Cyrona for me.
Hell
I
yeah.
think so. Okay, anyway, I'll see you soon, guys.
Okay.
be careful.
Okay.
Yeah. Careful, Graham.
Well, this is the new safest place in the campaign, probably.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Especially because before we didn't have one. We had a police station that
I
had
was gonna say, this
fucking
blows the
losers in
water
it.
out of P13.
That place
We live here
sucks.
now.
Oh, don't forget the dragon place.
Oh yeah,
the
we
Dragon
did
Oh,
have
yeah.
Dragon Place.
That was
Do the-
nice.
do-
Yeah.
do the dragon place.
Oh, the
They give
people
us
who
breakfast there.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Miss
people who would've
Beautiful
been up-
Serona, can you give breakfast?
Okay. Well, we should probably sleep here. I'm fucking out of
Yeah.
everything. Did we put the rugs back up top? Well, I guess it's hard for them to find the
No.
entrances.
No, our front door wide open.
Oh, and we feather fall down instead of roping down. But now we gotta levitate back up instead of
Alfred,
climbing a rope back up. Oh,
Alfred replaced it. He
Oh.
used his wings to fall down.
oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
But no one tied a rope at the top. Not even me, the only person
about-
with rope.
We could do elf rope.
Oh, rope.
If you've got the rope, we can do rope.
Rope.
Elf rope.
You got it, he'll haul it.
Mm.
It's his gig when he retires from law enforcement.
Wait, Toby,
Yeah.
you mentioned a maid, like a room, or I missed the second. I heard mage and was like,
Mage's Private Sanctum is a spell. It's permanent, or it can be made permanent. Very expensive to do so, but it prevents anybody from scrying. If someone casts Locate Person on you right now, it doesn't work. If they cast Locate Arcane in the Membrane, that doesn't work because it's here. So anything in here is protected.
Cool.
It's like a firewall against magical information seeking.
That's dope.
It's a good hideout.
I don't even think yeah. I'm like almost inclined not to have Thirst Watch or Thought Watch, but that would be famous last words.
Yeah.
I don't think
Especially with
Tim
the front
do
door
that.
open.
No.
I cannot do that. We are sleeping in a hole. It is a nice hole, but it is a hole. Filled with dead friends.
Better than dead enemies? Question mark.
Nothing's better than dead enemies.
Okay, fair.
Wow.
least they
Elphab is
won't
too
try to
excited to
kill
sleep. Look how cool everything is.
Elfrip's gonna talk to Sarah and Ray all night with a.
Yeah, it says to pray to her, and Elfrab does not quite understand what prayer is, so he's probably just gonna be like, and thank you for best friend, and thank you for best friend,
Yeah.
Aww.
and thank you for adventures, thank you for relax you for best friend.
Elfrip just brain dumps at the Saren Ray seal, and that counts as prayer.
Blast.
What?
I love you,
what's
Elfrip.
True.
What's the DC to climb up that mine shaft we fell
Without a
down?
rope, like 25.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
okay.
I'm
It's
stuck
got
here
plus
forever now.
24.
Better
well, someone could.
create food, didn't I?
I should be able to fly up with the rope and secure it.
Jason the fuck pit eating lizards.
No.
That's us down here forever.
Tell you what, this big central chamber, it's big enough to do this. From the stroke pit.
We can put our dinosaur on display.
Oh yes. What if we abduct Judge Daramid and make her live down here? So you'll be safe, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's not how she'd see it, probably.
And thank you for this dinosaur.
Hey, can you
Amen.
spider climb up the thing and then
Yes,
tie a rope
secure the
up
rope.
there?
Aye, aye.
You can,
Thank
let me
you.
see if I can do this. You can clear. No, I think I've actually broken that, so you can't. I'll do this. Doot. So that you can get back to the passage that way if you want.
Thank you.
What is rubble and dog shit?
Where is it? Is it this way?
This way.
I am lagging. Sorry. It's telling me I'm colliding with a wall. Trying to get over there.
Hell yeah.
Here, I've got 100 feet of rope. I'm just gonna delete 50 feet of rope, and we'll just leave it there forever.
Okay.
This will be our little, it'll be like a fire
Secret
station
hideout.
pole that you slide down.
With the rope, that makes a DC 15.
It's
I'm still stuck here forever.
Fucking hard, man.
It's okay.
I tie regular knots into the rope for easy-handed footholds. Does
DC
this make
14.
a difference? Oh, hell yeah.
Can I put someone on my back when I spider climb out?
DC 28.
Not me. I weigh a little bit.
You can totally do that with
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
I am 300 pounds of dog shit.
It's okay. I am
Party
somehow.
City dog shit.
Wait, I feel like I should still have flight.
Rope is secured. Yes.
Yeah, you used overland flight. You're flying for hours there.
Yeah, I don't
Flying
know
all
why
day.
that was- It turned off then.
Buff might not be set correctly, or
let me
my
check.
I still haven't fixed my clock mod that expires y'all's buffs so fervently.
Stone shave a ladder into the shoe. Why didn't they do that at first? Who made their shit?
I mean, you say that, Cat, but I can switch a spell and make that happen.
He also didn't shout it. He said it with a manic subtlety, like he was like it was driving
Was
him
talking
truly
to himself.
insane.
Like it broke him. It broke him to live in a world
Broke him.
where the chute was not stone shaped with a ladder, But Dinvaya, that would be big if you did that. I don't know how you're gonna get up there to do it. I guess you like stone shape a handhold, then you climb up and hold on that one, then you stone shape the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, theoretically, I mean, if I keep getting levitated, I could do it that way, or something like that.
Can I
Yeah,
throw
you-
Dinvaya on my back and climb? You
How-
said it was
how-
DC
I weigh a
28.
bit.
How wide is the chute?
Like between 3 and 4 feet diameter at any point.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah, yeah, that's too much to be
It's
to
tall.
like get the little footholds and then put up on the footholds, but then lean back and rest your back up on
No,
the
you
back
could
of the
do that.
wall.
No,
You
you
could do.
could do
Oh,
it.
okay.
No, the free climate. The only reason it's 25 is it's incredibly damp. It's had water flowing down it, like drainage from the granary has been flowing down through here for 20 or 30 years. And so the sides are getting kind of smooth. They've got this sort of like lichen or slime on them, mold maybe.
Lichen or slime or mold, you say?
Yeah.
You got something for this?
Oh God.
God.
10
I would like
level
to.
old potions. Attack.
I would like to get.
Defoliant. This
Good
milky
job.
fluid can be mixed with water to quickly kill light and medium vegetation. You brought Roundup.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Don't know where I got this.
55-foot squares? Okay.
Hilarious.
Gardener Dismas goes on a holy crusade against invasive vegetation in the unnamed tomb. He reduces the difficulty of climbing up the tube to 20. The rope reduces it to 10. The knots in the rope reduce it to 9.
Hell yeah.
High
It was
fives.
a group effort. Denvi
We
still
fixed it.
can't reliably climb out, but you know.
No.
We will catch her if she falls and she can try again.
But seriously, Kat, if you want me to spend the effort and time to do it, I will do that.
Can we reduce the DC even further if we stone shape handholds into the wall?
Sure.
Yeah, we want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This place had a main entrance to the south. It had another exit to the northeast, which is where the collapsed tube is, but most of the entrance is squished. It's just this vertical tube. So it had, nice entrances a long time ago.
I start clearing debris with acid splash.
Natural 20. Roll out.
Crit.
Leave this.
You crit the debris with
And
acid
thank
splash.
you for Miss Dinvaya, who is so smart and so talented.
I love that he is screaming it so that you in the other room can hear him.
Yeah, he's
Say
making sure.
thank you.
Making sure you know.
What would you charge me to create those stone shape those handholds and stuff, Toby?
Do you have the spell?
It's a domain spell for me, so I can just switch it over.
Oh, yeah. Stone shape. I mean, you have 20 cubic feet. 20 handholds. You need 3 castings of stone shape.
Okay. I spend the time, I switch it all over and get it done.
Okay. You do that. You guys now have a DC 5 climb up the tube.
Yay.
I'm still stuck here forever.
You could do that. You can fly, bitch.
Tube.
Tube, bro.
Tube.
Tube.
There we go. I've run up and down.
Okay. Hell yeah. Well, what now?
We sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's on Thirst Watch?
Me. I never been so thirsty as when I go to the Shining Crusade place. Where's my goddamn? I'm fucking danger. Help me.
Elbert is
do
on
select-
Thirst Watch.
There we go. Had to rebind, left click, deselect. It unbinds it every week or so.
Cool.
You're on Thirst Watch, Shelfrip?
Yeah.
Danger don't stand to watch. He's asleep.
Okay. Thirst Watch, perception checks.
Hello, Thought. Watch my old friend.
Still
Natural
distracted.
1.
While I was up at the top of the shaft creating the stuff, I closed the shaft up so it's not just hanging. Our pussies aren't just hanging open.
Okay.
And closed the granary and,
Yeah.
that stuff.
Okay.
And thank you for this neat helmet. And for the relaxer. and for...
You guys hear like a really weird static sound in the background of Elfrip's voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 Labs doing some funny stuff.
Like how Durastan's always riding a motorcycle these days.
Yeah, I still haven't fixed him. Okay. So.
The fuck?
Sorry, I was just opening up the collapse in the wall.
Oh.
Down, down, the goblin, down, down,
Yeah.
down. Bilbo!
Yeah,
He's
200,
gone.
200 goblins come marching through. Thirst Watch
Heads.
passes quietly,
Yay.
other than Elfrip talking nonstop to a symbol in the floor.
He's so happy.
And then Thought Watch perception checks. Everyone should be rested.
Where are my thoughts at?
They sleep, I don't know.
Rodney. Rodney Dangersmith resting 8 nights.
He's trying to get his
Oh,
health
maybe
up,
I was
being
Thought
lazy.
Watch.
Oh.
Could we roll for Kai since Graham will be here in a minute?
Sure.
Actually, I rolled at the wrong time, I think. So, and then I double rolled. So I'd rather just take my first number because
Wow.
The gals used to all be on the same watch. I don't know if we shifted, but
we had some shifting, and that's where I kind of got turned around.
Yeah. Notice Kai is on watch with his -8 perception helmet on. So
Down, down, the goblin down.
the night passes peacefully. You guys rest on into the evening, and at around, let's say, 5 a.m., you are fully rested.
Hell yeah.
Cap,
Okay.
do you think we're going to use this as kind of a headquarters of some type?
Yeah, I think that without going all the way to Lepstad or Chassel, this is, I mean, one of the only safe places in the part of the country we're operating in. I think this would be a decent place to have Kovira teleport us to.
Okay.
Whenever shit gets weird.
In that case, Toby. Oh. So if I get on the right edit field. Sorry about that. I'd like to do a perception and a crafting check. Not great, but decent. To see if there are structurally places in this that are structurally weakened that I need to kind of shore up and help so this place doesn't collapse or get any further damaged?
Well, it hasn't collapsed so far because it was really, really well built. But there's about 20 different places where there's been a small to medium cave in. It would take a dozen of you casting all stone shapes every day, weeks to really repair it.
Damn.
You could chip away at it when you're here, but you could also craft items instead.
Yeah, but I don't think. I just wanted to get a sense it's not imminent. Like there's nothing
No.
imminent. Okay.
No. This place sat uncared for 1,000 years of natural stuff, like trees growing into it, and natural earthquakes and water. And then there was an all-out war on the surface with wizards casting seismic, like earthquake spells and shit. And that did a number on it. But it stood.
Okay. Up top in the granary, like that's the only accessible spot to this place now. Is through the granary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to spend how many spells would I have to spend to kind of shore up that, make sure it's hidden, people aren't just gonna stumble across it.
You could craft a hatch for it that you guys know how to open and can lock, like basically a hidden door. Because what it was poorly placed bricks that caused all the water or any rainfall on the granary to get funneled down here, which contributed to the East Hall's damage. So you could properly fix the top so that it doesn't drain water into the temple anymore, and build a secret door.
Okay. What spells would it cost to do that?
It would be your
How
craft
much time?
skills. You jump in the stroke pit and spend an evening making a really good door.
Okay. How long do you think it'd take?
I think you could knock it out in one craft session. You normally spend 6 to 7 hours crafting every day.
All right, that's what I do for this evening then, is craft a door and then fit it, stone shape it together in the morning.
Your craft skill, just roll it for me so I can see what it is, but you're going to be able to essentially take 20 on this. I assume she's going to very much take her time building this. That's why I'm charging you a whole 7 hours.
No, that's perfectly fine, yeah.
So, this thing is basically going to be like DC 38 to see. If you're standing in that upper room looking for this door, it's going to be almost DC 40 to detect.
Okay.
I am.
And it'll be DC 38 to detect, and you'll put a massive lock on it that's like DC 40 also. And it'll take a pretty talented and perceptive person to find it.
Cool.
Put a note that says that over there. Let's see. DC 40 door and lock. Boop. Okay, cool. I shut off the music in the main hallway so you guys don't get sick of it, but if you want to hear it again, it's in the side halls forever.
This is called compromise.
Yeah.
It's Halo music. I run straight there. Don't ever put me in the main hall again.
I follow you just in case.
It's Halo, Sibney.
Who's Sibney?
In my mouth. Anyway, so
Natural
there I was.
20. Roll out.
Run.
Right there, that white cable that's really heavily coiled into a black brick. Yeah.
Black brick Dana, sweet Louisiana.
What?
Robbing all the banks in the state of Indiana.
Man, Sorona's pistol is ostentatious. It is gaudy.
Yeah, it is a gaudy pistol. Look
Hell
at that.
yeah.
It's-
Ridiculous.
How do you even fucking hold that thing? You have to
You
like.
gotta have a big hand. It's meant to be held in a plate gauntlet.
Yes.
It's got a huge trigger guard, so you can put your armored fingy through there. If you hold it in your actual hand, you're like, this is awkward.
meant to be shot in full plate.
Yep, it is.
It's meant to be shot at dudes wearing full plate.
That too. Okay, Graham is safe and setting up.
Oh, good.
Graham!
Graham. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're rested. You have taken steps to hide this place so nobody stumbles across it. It would take somebody really, really skilled. First, they'd have to know it was here and be looking for it. But you do have a tribe of militant werewolves and the most dangerous undead cult on the planet up on the surface. So it's good that you took extreme steps to hide the place. You guys should all have access to the journal if you want to stare at the statues anymore. I know I did. They're lovely. And
Yeah, they're very pretty.
yeah. So, what next?
Guess we keep going toward the map markings on the like X's on the Whispering Way map.
You're
We
at
need to
one.
find out what they were doing in Feldgrau. We gotta
Oh,
toss
yeah,
the
we
rest
do
of the
need-
town.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure feels like we killed all those undead here, but y'all know how undead is. Possible that one of them got some dipshit order that was like, stand inside this old abandoned Subway fast food restaurant and kill anything that comes inside that isn't me. And they're so dumb, they'll just listen to all the other undead get killed outside. So, beware of undead bear traps. And that is today's super blessed lesson.
Oh,
Wow.
Thanks, Cap.
Toby, I'm looking at the map. Which X on the map are we at?
The map.
Feldgrau, the bottom right one.
Bottom right. Cause sorry, I'm looking at a map that's not named, so I'm trying to like. Okay, bottom right.
My furthest east one.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense because the river's there. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was like the super south one.
No, that's... What is that? I think that's Gumberville. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I don't have a
Halifax.
different like more detailed map right now, so.
Oh, gotcha. Let's
That's
do
yeah.
this
That's
real
why I
quick.
kind of sound like a dumbass. I sound like
Oh,
a
that's
idiot.
why.
Yeah, right.
Saw Le Pew. Am I
could-
hallucinating?
I could never choose just one reason why I sound like a dumbass. There's so many.
It's always.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah. You are on site.
Kovir, did your sword point to another shard close by? I can't remember. You remember you referencing it, but I don't know what we discovered.
Let me take it out again and then just have
Oh.
Toby.
No, I remember. It's at
'Cause I have
Lake
an
Great Piso to the west.
Oh yeah, that's where the yeah.
That's where the white X is. That's where it was pointing.
Yeah, it's southwest of us, Josh, past like a mountain range.
Okay.
That's like immediately to our southwest.
It is 170 miles away. We think, approximately.
Frogamily?
Yeah.
Frog Emily.
Yeah.
Okay. We scour this fucking town.
Okay.
Yep.
Everyone has Super Bless. Don't forget to put it on. I cast see invisibility because this town is scary.
I put it on like I put on your nan. Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. One of you is standing on Genvia, so I can't find her token.
Not it.
That's great.
Not it.
Fuck off me, bruh.
Natural 20. Roll
She was
out.
under the
What did I
stroke
get a
pit
nat
like
20
the Wicked
on?
Witch of the East.
Elprism.
Wow, you got refined to the spell slot.
Yeah, spell prism
Nice.
just got me. Dude, this is more often than I thought it would be.
It's fun, too.
I'm
Enrique
very
had
good
it
at this.
for an entire Enrique character, which is a duration of roughly 2 to 3 levels before he dies.
It's more like 5 levels. That character lasted a bit.
That exact item almost basically worked for him once in 5 levels, I want to say.
Wow. I've had
He
this
would check
for
it
what,
all
like,
the time too.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, no, it's a blast. Let me just make sure. Okay, see invis is up. I guess I could just go invisible, because why not?
I'm sure it's perfectly safe outside. Old sport. We're all going to climb and clamber up. I'm climbing and clambering.
Clam.
Clam
I clam
drink.
chowder up the chute.
Clam drink.
Get me on up there.
I don't need to roll, but I do anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone
Do I
like
need
Donkey
to
Kong.
roll a climb check
Albert
too?
just realized that he has something called grappling hook. Might have been helpful to bring that up earlier.
Oh, don't worry, Elfrip. I also forgot my grappling
I
hook.
rolled a 6. I barely make it up the
Oh,
shaft.
did I?
If I don't make this climb check, I'm just getting my wings out. Not bad.
Yay!
All right. Yeah. How are we doing on the climb checks?
I am not doing one because fly, unless I still need it.
I think I did okay. Spider wolf. Spider wolf.
Dinvias wasn't great. I'm happy to like. Put
It's
bull
enough.
strength
The
on my-
DC's 5.
Oh.
Yeah, it's DC
Oh,
5.
I thought. Okay, I thought. Heard much higher. Okay, sweet.
Way to call out the cleric.
No,
Probably pretty slow to heal you next time.
Fucking
I
wizards.
guess I'm funked.
Bugged in my ass.
Okay. Let's see. So you guys are buffing up to come up to the surface at 5 a.m.?
Yeah. I just cast See Invis and Super Blast. I didn't cast anything else crazy.
Okay.
Come here. What's up? Come here.
I did my morning regiment of 800 push-ups. I'm buffing up. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Put the wolf buff back on. Because AC is important.
Okay. So you guys head back to the surface.
My sword's like, where have you been?
I lost you on a GPS.
Climb up out of the floor into the granary. Shut Dinvaya's perfectly fitted secret door and it disappears. Now, some of you now mathematically cannot find it again.
Yay!
Yay!
I pull the rugs back over it.
There you go.
Rug bowl.
What's next? It's still storming up here.
God damn it. Of course it is.
Yeah, but what about in the game?
Yeah.
Did you really want to house this place there, Cap?
Yeah, I mean, they were doing something here and we don't know what it was. Didn't we say there was a huge pile of bodies somewhere? It's like a mass
Yeah.
grave here.
It's like
Center town?
southwest.
This
of
is
us,
the
I
town
think.
map. And you guys are over here in this neighborhood, which is where the tomb is. text visible? There you go.
The unnamed too. Yeah, we might as well, I mean, check the houses in this neighborhood just to make sure that there's no clues or fuck shit. We don't know how long they were here or if they encountered the werewolves, if any of them were killed. Might be something useful in this neighborhood, though I am skeptical. They usually cover their tracks pretty good.
Kate.
Hmm.
And if there were a shitload of undead in this neighborhood, then they could have been like, hey, undead, clean up this mess. They would have done it.
Okay.
But might as well check. We're here.
Okay. So a bunch of perception or survival checks probably then?
Yeah. I'm lagging very badly.
Yeah, this map always lags a bit.
This map is massive, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
big.
was wondering. I thought it was just my browser. Cause
No,
my
it's
tab-
the size of the map. Yep. That's why we only use it for planning. We don't fight on this map.
That would be a nightmare.
It would. Okay, so looking around, looking across town from the hill to the north. The devastation of the town is spread pretty evenly, but let's have our trackers.
Okay.
The second recording is started.
Yay!
Hooah!
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 Hooah.
Hooah!
No.
Nor.
Wait, you should get
Yeah.
Toby. Get my noise in there. Alright.
So beautiful.
Forgot
Hopping
about that one.
snowboard these days, gang.
Ugh.
Ugh. Okay. We searched the houses in the rest of this neighborhood to make sure that we didn't miss anything important. I think that's sort of an abundance of caution type maneuver. There's probably nothing important here.
Okay.
But may have been cultists fighting werewolves. We just, just make sure.
You wanted a survival check from
I
folks,
did.
Toby?
Thank you, Josh, for remembering that. We
All
do
of us
need
are-
a
oh.
survival
I
check.
already rolled. Do I need to roll? Okay.
Let me look what you got.
I got a 40. I would like to not.
Kai's
I
got a
rolled a
37.
37.
Yeah, Kai and Gasper together have a 42.
I brought it down.
Yay.
Looking across the town, you see patterns of movement, recent ones, and walking into the streets, looking house to house. Kai and Gaspar, even with the rain, the giant undead, the really big ones that are made out of ogres or giants or whatever, they leave longer term tracks that even the rain hasn't fully erased yet. And it's difficult to notice the difference between a 4-ton giant's footprint and a 4.01 giant's footprint, but they notice it because they have a 42 tracking together. And there is a pattern of heavy loads being gathered around the town and going to some central place in the southwest of town.
I'm sure there's nothing horrific down there.
All's well.
So what they notice, let me sort of scribble it for y'all, is like there's a major thoroughfare of stuff moving that way and a major thoroughfare of stuff moving that way. And it looks like you're across town, but you see that the main sort of roads of Feldgrau have been thoroughly traveled on by big heavy things in recent weeks. The general trend is southwest.
You know, the Whispering Way is probably having a pretty interesting campaign. Like just like a bunch of high-level wizards and necromancers, and they like know there's a bunch of paladins chasing them. I don't know. I'd buy that adventure path.
Toby, at some point,
Hmm.
when we complete this campaign, you should do like the guy who does the Lord of the Rings from Sauron's perspective. You should do a Lord of the you should Carrion Crown from the Whispering Ray's perspective or something like that. That'd be funny.
I would enjoy that a lot.
That would
There's
be
a couple.
very funny.
There's a couple key people in the Whispering Way that I have kept I know exactly where they are on every day for the last year of in-game play.
Wow.
And so we can make like a map montage or a where were they, or from the perspective of, we can do that. The spreadsheet.
That'd be so cool.
The spreadsheet knows everything the cult's done. It's a lot.
We do a campaign from their perspective. Somebody's character is killed by the Vilcasis, and then we find them later.
Yep.
That'd be so fun.
Banubidi.
I always like Hell's Rebels and Vengeance was the same players, but I always thought it would be interesting to do what we did with two separate parties that couldn't talk
Hell's
to each
Rebels
other.
and Vengeance?
Yeah, the good guys and the bad guys. And then for that one adventure where you guys are like speak with dead Thalia Moore's head, the other player from the evil campaign has to come over and talk to you.
Oh, that's funny.
They're like, fuck you. Suffice to say, if you are the Dramus of the Whispering Way, you are harried, exhausted, and annoyed by werewolves primarily recently.
Yeah. These poor fucking guys. They're eventually gonna kill all these werewolves, and they'll be like, "Phew, glad that's over." And we're like, "Hello, we're 12
Bitch.
now. We have come to kill you."
And we
As a
brought
werewolf.
another, get this, werewolf.
Yeah.
And I just flipped them off very slowly.
Okay. Is there any? Do we need to search these houses in this area? Do we
You
find
do.
anything?
I'll tick you guys off a couple hours here, and you search and find that everything was looted long ago, everything was trashed, and across 10 houses in this neighborhood, you find 3 instances of there being a single grave in the backyard, like a family plot, where a family, it's not that uncommon in Uslav. If you have enough land, but not enough money to afford a fancy plot in the big cemetery, bury your loved ones in your own little graveyard, your own little, and they're usually beautiful spots, decorated, and it becomes like a place of worship for the family to worship your ancestors and stuff. Those have all been dug up in this neighborhood.
I'm writing that down.
The
Okay.
Ustalavian ancestral mini graveyard has been raided for its corpses.
All right. Let's follow the tracks of these heavy creatures that was running around. Did we kill creatures that were heavy enough to make these tracks, like the dudes who were throwing chains?
The chain thrower dudes would leave big heavy tracks. The lightning skeleton that was north of town definitely would leave heavy tracks, even though it was skeletal, has less muscle mass, it weighs less than an actual giant does. But there are some other heavier tracks that would be even heavier than the Tempest skeleton. Roughly its size, but heavier.
Big zombie.
Oh no.
We call him Rob Zombie. Okay. You guys want to just roll through as a big clump of noisy people, unbuffed, or do we send in the very stealthy team? This is a test, and there is a correct answer.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
believe
dun,
Stealth
dun,
Corps.
dun,
send in
dun,
the
dun.
really stealthy team because
You did it! Yes, I think that too.
I'm
When there's a
adequate
pop
at pattern
quiz.
recognition.
Yeah. We know what Gaspar wants to hear.
Yeah. Remember the one
Natural
time?
20. Roll out.
Holy shit, 63 stealth. Remember we were walking to this town, and we were like, we probably don't need to scout this one time. But then we did have Kovira and Elfrib fly over a camp that was up ahead, and it was filled with ghoul werewolves. We were like, damn,
Yeah.
thank God we did that shit.
We did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
Just buffing a bit before we do some heinous things.
Remember, you all have Super Bless. I'll turn it on Dinvaya.
Dance. That would be good sometime for us to figure out how to write Toby as a macro so I can read what buffs I have on.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do it.
I don't know why my AC is not ACing, but it's usually 34 when I have shield and the wolf buff on, and I don't know. Oh,
We got
shield
too
buff
much
didn't
loot?
activate. My
Oh.
shield buff just didn't turn
That
on.
would do it.
It's fine.
That would do it.
Too much loot.
Yeah.
You guys sometimes have the problem of too much loot, which Foundry penalizes you for, which I like, because then it's Foundry doing it, and I don't have to think about it.
We are goblins.
We be a goblins.
You could say that because I think it's cool for you to say that.
Sorry, Alfred.
Whoa!
Here,
Almost
Sid,
an
come here.
awkward moment there.
Oh.
Since you're gonna be the one with hide from undead, and you're gonna be in the frump, I bestow
G-word pass.
highest honor I can bestow. Cast one of my buff spells on someone else. Here you go. Take that. That's 10 minutes per level. For the next hour and a half, you are a fucking thug.
What else should be on? Anything else?
You don't even do mage armor anymore, do you?
No. Oh, I know what I need on.
It's
Overland
blinking
flight.
in and out.
Did you do overland flight?
That's on.
Who's drinking milk in my raid?
Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Why?
Are we doing minute or 10-minute per levels?
Probably shouldn't be doing minute per level buffs, but I'll just let. They've already done it, which is human goes.
With stealth, I
What the
figured.
fuck are you saying?
A minute per level buff? I wouldn't have done that.
The internet did?
Not the Foundry itself. Is the theory.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
What happened?
I don't know.
Foundry did something, that's all I caught.
What's wrong, you guys?
Ask Graham in a second. He's gonna put
It's
his
giving
head.
me just, sorry. Uh,
Yeah, my power went off.
it did? Oh no.
I'm on the phone now. For it to reboot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, my Foundry blinkered out, and then said I had a problem, and I was like, okay.
Probably just need a refresh.
Yeah, it said the WebGL thing again, which is like,
Close all your other browsers and all your other browser tabs.
Oh, I think someone's on top of me.
I am only in Opera
there we go.
right now.
Okay, good.
Wi-Fi is rebooting.
The most productive session we've ever had.
Yeah, well, we're playing in the middle of an ice storm.
Yeah.
Train of thought. I don't know if I got through before my internet shot the bed, but Tim, my train of thought was that if we're stealthing, in case we get ambushed, I wanted to have shield up and whatnot. But who knows?
No, it was a reasonable decision. I'm just an asshole.
Agree,
Also,
can agree, can confirm.
Stealthing just takes so damn long.
Fair.
But if you got the spell slots, you got the spell slots.
Yeah, I don't usually burn through them thanks to.
Yeah, it's still saying that for me, so.
It's saying what's the error exactly?
I'm gonna switch over to Brave and see if that fixes it.
You will never be told the error.
Never tell the error to the man who's done IT for double your lifespan.
It's I didn't know.
Never tell me.
what
Don't tell me
error
now.
it
I don't
was.
want to know. I don't want to know.
Because I
I
had
don't wanna
already
know.
closed out
It's
of
better
it.
if I don't know. I like
Can
it
we
on
get a-
hard difficulty, and this not telling me anything about
Well-
it, making me guess, puts it on like medium.
Oh no. Well,
I'm
it
still pretty
said
sure I know
that
what
I
it is.
needed WebGL, and it's been saying that
Okay.
on and off.
I got a site you can download some more RAM at.
Shut the
Uh.
fuck up, noob.
Can we get a
Hummingbird?
tea kettle noise on the soundboard?
A tea kettle? Oh,
Yeah,
if
you know,
it's
like it-
boiling over.
Yeah, boiling over and like the
And
whistling.
thank you, Saren Ray, for a patient IT smart GM.
Oh, good. Internet's
When I
back. Just
see
make
the
sure.
error again, I will tell you what it is.
Will you though? Will you
Yes,
be
I swear.
mysterious, intentionally
I swear,
mysterious
I swear I will
about
tell
you?
you.
I get it. Your errors are very personal to you, and you don't feel like sharing your errors with everyone. I get it.
Yeah, Graham, you're getting some follow up because I wouldn't let him. I was not telling him full information earlier about my IT problems.
It's nothing personal. I just like a dumbass out. At
Yeah.
Do we
it's
want?
It's fine.
Do we want Veil of Silence with the ring if we're going stealthy?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Is Gojira hiding from undead?
Yes,
Whoa.
I am. Also, what?
I thought that
Gojira.
was the Japanese word for Godzilla.
Yeah, that is the
Gojira.
Japanese word for Godzilla.
Damn, I'm
Gojira.
good.
It just took me a while to realize who you were talking
I don't
about.
typically think that when I'm working on Jira.
I can also cast silence if we want to use that.
That's great too. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
The one from the rings is special.
Oh, it is special though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Cap, do you want to group hide for undead or no?
Yeah, if you got it, it's pretty amazing for when they go and do this shit.
It gives us another like plus 20 to stealth, so that would help a lot if you got it.
Perception checks.
I'm not loaded into Foundry yet.
From the stealth team or from
you
everybody?
fail automatically.
That's
No.
good.
Hide from undead. Sure.
What's your forward stealth crew? Kavira, Elfrib, Kate, Kai.
Everyone but wait, if
Just
is
not the
Dismouth going?
heavies.
I
I
took
cast
off my hat.
silence on my trauma every day.
Same, bro.
Jesus, buddy.
Same.
Yes, I'll go.
All right.
So
Everyone who don't wear a
enthusiastic.
plate. Yes,
All
I'll
right,
go.
what do we
can't
got here? I
fix
see
you.
30, 29. It's good that you admit that, Zubaya. That's something Graham's been unable to do. So.
If somebody
What?
can roll for me, it's still not loading.
Okay.
Shit.
That would imply there's a man who wants me to fix him.
There is.
My dad.
Oh, no, not that one. That's definitely not your responsibility.
Jinx.
No man is your responsibility, but definitely not that one. I feel like we've gotten in the weeds a little bit. Kate has a 29. Quite respectable.
Yay! Thanks.
I got a 30, but I think it's pushed up there now.
Kovira, this is rare for you to do this. It's usually someone else doing it to you, but you shush the party. And then they say, what? Why did you? And you tell them to shut the fuck up. And they keep talking, and you go, God damn it, be quiet. And you say it with such fervent determination that they all look at each other and freeze and just watch you. And you listen. And through the thunder and the rain, you hear a boom from across town, a rumble. Somewhere to the south, someone has cast Fireball.
Ooh.
Buff and run, buff and run. You won't miss a
Guess we
party. Woo!
Let's go.
I guess we don't. Should we all just go to? Oh, we can still watch. Okay. Somewhere to the south, like kind of southwest or kind of southeast. Doesn't matter.
Party time!
Good fee fi fo fum, I hear the sound of an explosion.
Slow clap for Dismiss. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shield of faith.
Okay. I would like to everybody in a reasonable formation. We are all single moving and buffing as we are single moving. We cross town that way.
Kovira, this fireball had to come from somewhere in this red circle is your guess. I know
Okay.
that's like 4 or 5 blocks, but that's all she can isolate it to. It's way south of you. It's like 10
Yeah.
blocks south of you, and it's in a huge area. And you weren't in the air. If you'd been like 100 feet in the air, you probably would have seen it. But you heard it or you felt everything in the building nearby rumble. And you're
Yeah.
like, it's a tiny, tiny earthquake. That's a really strong fireball across town.
Damn. Okay.
That's like an Elfrip class fireball.
Does the party want to go with us, or do you guys still want us to
The
scout out?
whole team goes.
Oh, yeah.
Go
Yeah.
in and
Okay, cool.
kill it.
Can we
I tell
have?
them- Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say? I bet.
Nothing. No.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Protection from fire communal, please, from someone with
Yep.
skills to
Oh,
pay
yes,
bills.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Thief.
Whoa.
You word thief.
Word.
Take it.
How many
If-
points?
Huh? Oh yeah. How many points?
How many?
For, what is it, 12 per level?
Oh, yeah, 60 then.
I think it
No,
maxes.
Jesus, per level, sorry.
Yeah.
120
nice.
points
Yeah.
of fire damage.
Holy shit.
You. Math is hard.
Sorry, I was thinking that we were.
We're not.
We're
Dance would be
so
bad.
not.
With a vodka.
He did.
in my
if we were
tongue.
dead.
God, no.
Gaspar gets my auras.
Negative aura.
Negative aura.
Stop it. No.
Bro has no riz.
Real quick, Cap. What spell immunities you want?
What are some other nasty fire spells in this world?
How much aura did I lose when I gave it to Gaspar?
Are we gonna get fire snaked? Are we gonna get scorching rayed? Imagine you scorching ray someone and you crit them for 90, but they're immune to scorching ray. Probably leave. You probably leave that place where that happens.
That's my
You
worst
probably never
nightmare,
go
man.
back.
It's 4th level and below, I think. So, like, Fire Snake wouldn't be that too high, but
Scorching ray and what is it? Confusion, like always confusion.
always confusion. Yeah, always fuck spells.
Yeah. You know how fucking awful it is to fail a confusion save? I know you do. I know you know.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you want?
I think confusion and scorching ray. You're just immune to scorching ray. It's fucking hilarious. And then we'll just, you make a reflex save, you have the damage from fireball, you have 120 points of fire resist. Or, I mean, Jesus, what about lightning bolt? Immune to lightning bolt?
Spell immunity communal.
As long as our enemies don't have that, we're good.
I got I'll smack him into next week.
Hang on, just a moment. Josh, table that question for a second, because I am reading through the Timmy mystery log to see what spells it looks like were cast by the cult and werewolves.
Have we been doubling up on spell immunity?
What do you mean?
Have we been being immune to multiple spells
I can immune us from 2 currently.
with the knowledge that the text of the spell prevents that? Are we ignoring that?
What are you talking about?
The spell functions like spell immunity. A creature can only have 1 spell immunity or greater spell immunity in effect on it at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it says the warded creature is immune to the effects of 1 specified spell for every 4 levels you have.
Oh, I'm retired.
I've seen the text of spell immunity. It says you can't.
Okay, sorry, I heard you didn't read that. I thought we were casting multiple of them to make us immune to one spell.
No.
See, and also we had homework last night.
He's screaming.
Oh,
God.
Sorry.
The screaming.
And this boy.
Goodness.
The like warping of the audio on Harrison's mic. As if
Yeah, I can barely understand him. Just
It
know I'm
was-
getting baby voiced.
You said we had homework last
This is
night.
the way.
Okay, dominate person, maybe? There were a bunch of bandits outside of Northgard that just, like, knelt down and let themselves get executed. I don't want to fail whatever the fuck save that was.
Understand it. I'm a fucking bandit.
Oh, Toby.
What?
What? I'd love to do my elemental form. Take it out for a spin. Yeah, that little guy. It's minute per level. I think that's fine at this point since we're gonna like monkey pound in. Is it? Do I declare? Like, I'd like to be an air elemental.
Let me
Por
see.
ejemplo.
Well, we're gonna make the buff. Give me a sec.
Oh. I should have asked you ahead of time. Sorry.
You gotta do it like the Wonder Twins. Just say form of trash
Form
cans.
of- yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Trash can elemental.
I mean that is what Oscar the Grouch was. Just nobody knew that.
Oh,
Yeah,
trash elemental.
trash elemental.
I cast piercing grumpiness.
That's just Invia.
Yes.
Oh, stop.
Oh,
That's
the shade.
Law dump.
Lord, dump.
And don't fucking forget it.
Wow.
Damn, she sounds stern.
You sound good. She's trying to stort something.
She's justified in being grumpy. We're kind of dumb.
I'm gonna throw her one of these.
Imagine having to keep us alive.
Ah.
Grumpy with the dumpy.
Damn. You miss. Just kidding.
Okay.
I think you hit.
You have the buff, air elemental form. It's on.
Oh.
We don't have cool graphics for it yet, but we will at some point. I'm gonna bop us back to that map. Foundry seems to be struggling.
I could just be a little swirly.
Oh lord, it's fast again. I like it.
Yeah, you guys know which direction we're going, so.
Air elemental form. Great. Oh, this is so fun. Thank you.
Kovira becomes transparent. All the defining lines, her shoulders, top of her head, you can still see the outline of her. Glowing white eyes, but the outline of her is just sort of a blue line of electricity and swirling wind, and you can see through her, and her body seems to be composed of just an ever-churning hurricane inside, just a churning cloud of wind with occasional little crackles of electricity inside it.
How long would it take us to run to where we think those fireballs were? If we're running like 50 feet or 60 feet around.
It is 400 feet through the streets. It's 300 feet if you fly straight there.
Okay. How many charges on the invisibility wand do we
Miss
have?
Kavira, you look so cool!
Do we still have the invisibility wand?
Yeah.
You know how many charges we got?
Loading. We have.
Toby, I have one armor question for you.
Yeah.
If it's giving me a +3 natural armor bonus, where would I see? I'm looking at my AC, but I feel like that's different.
I'm not hearing a complete formed question here, ma'am.
Natural armor is a part of your armor class. It comes from an amulet of natural armor, so you probably have a amulet of natural armor +3 on your sheet somewhere. Or if you mouse over your armor class, it should tell you where it's coming from.
It's only giving me +2, but it says it's supposed to be +3 according to the description
What
of
is
the
it
spell.
in that sentence?
The air elemental form, +3 natural armor.
Yeah,
bonus.
I haven't
only
put any of that. Okay, yeah, I just threw on the buff. I didn't put in the math correctly.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. We'll fix that.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
We'll fix that later. The main reason you're doing air elemental form, just so you know, is you are immune to crits.
Yeah, it's really good.
You can't be sneak attacked. That's
Kai,
the
are
reason
you wearing-
Elfrip does it. So that's like the main thing you got to remind me. When I go, Kovir has crit for 100, you're like, I can't be crit.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Am
Okay.
I wearing what?
Are you wearing the Alton helmet?
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
Your question about the invis. We
Yeah.
have 7 charges. And I also have a scroll of invis.
Well, there's 6 of us who aren't currently invisible. I think we should all be invisible and running up the street in the special silence that comes from the cult rings while all zooted to Mars on every imaginable buff.
Invis is not super effective against most of the foes you are expecting to face.
Oh.
Well, fuck it then.
Just saying, the werewolves don't really suffer it, and the undead, most of them don't suffer it.
Yeah, it just makes it
Yeah,
impossible.
and then
for
I
us
won't
see
be able
each
to
other.
find you when you're dying
You guys suffer it.
with your
Fair.
guts hanging out of
Yeah.
you, and I can't heal you because I don't wear you out.
Here's that.
It was a timely shh.
Yeah, sorry.
If we run straight southeast at this shit, are we going to be running downwind or upwind?
I don't fucking know.
Like, if it's werewolves, are they going to smell us?
The wind is coming from the northwest, so yeah, if you come from the northwest, your scent will be carried on the wind.
Shit, can't fix that.
So with the silence, it's the wearer and up to 2 people. If we use both rings, 6 of us can communicate with this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I should probably cast mine too.
Could also signal to each other in Mayonnaise,
We sure can.
or Drow Sign Language rather, the primitive form of Mayonnaise.
Okay, maybe we could hook west. Like, we go south. Like, can we come from the west? Like, run west and then come at it.
If
from
it
that side?
takes longer,
Oh,
How
God.
much longer?
then it would be. Who's the slowest person?
Anybody
I think me. I
30
have,
foot?
Like 25, or yeah, 30. Or it says 25.
Okay. So 50 feet around, you're at least 8 rounds to get there, going by the fastest street. If you go far enough flank west to not be on the wind, you're going to be looking more like 11 or 12 rounds instead of 8.
I think we do that.
Okay.
It takes us half again longer, but I mean, these buffs are gonna last for what,
Come here.
60 rounds. So we might as well go wide. All right, I don't need to. Oh, can we get another pro energy? Do we have another protection from energy laying around?
I don't have it studied, sorry.
That's okay. Oh, Fripp, you got one, or are we spent?
I've got extra pro energy. Yeah. I can give you
If
another
you-
one.
Do one of maybe electricity. I can't remember if we saw lightning bolt marks at the place where we saw the vampire that was punched to death. But If you got fireball, you probably got lightning bolt.
Did we end up doing spell immunity? Thanks.
Yep, I can do some pro energy, electric.
I think we decided. Last I heard from Cap was confusion and dominate for spell immunity. Harrison.
Yeah. And then, because we'll just have to soak whatever HP damage comes out of the spells. But if somebody fails a mind-affecting save, that's going to be really bad. And they got some sort of mind-affecting shit. Make them bandits kill themselves.
We don't have any buffs for pro electric, do we? Or I'm not seeing any on mine.
Oh, like an actual buff on the sheet? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've got one somewhere if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I cast it.
Oh, okay.
We can use it.
Thank you. You imagine if we got fucking chain lightninged? Sooner or later, we're gonna get chain lightninged. We're 10th. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to get chain lightninged.
Haven't we been chain lightninged before?
I don't think so. Maybe. Oh yeah, the Tempest guy just did it.
That
and
was
it sucked.
fucking crazy. That was most of my damage, I think.
Protection from evil, communal.
Dropped a pro evil communal on us.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tim, I'm putting prot, electricity, sonic, and acid on you.
Okay. I'll try and spread those around.
Okay. Let me know who you cannot get.
Roger.
These are copied straight from Olbrin. So they're already maxed. The only one that looks like he doesn't have is prot cold. Doesn't come up very often.
Josh, I've turned on Pro Fire and Pro Electricity for you.
Cool.
You also have Super Bless, Shield of Faith. Is there anything else I need to put on for you?
No, I think everything else I gotta keep track of mentally.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be much help with that.
Shield of fortification, greater.
That's a good one.
Okay, does Cap, do you benefit from strength anymore at this point? Like a full strength?
Yeah, make me hit harder.
Okay.
I can't get Elfrip.
Bull
with Pro
strength.
Electricity
Okay.
on his sheet.
Oh yeah.
What is your deal, Elfrip? Why are you
I
like
can't
this?
get Kate.
Sorry.
Why can I only get some people?
I don't know. I thought I fixed everybody's permissions ages ago.
I am unknowable.
Yeah.
Become ungovernable. Like
You
move
are
on.
noble, but
Yes.
unknowable.
I can't
Bear's
get...
endurance.
Cap,
Can't
you
get
and Kai
Dismas.
fight over that.
I should take that. I think I have a Belt of Con now.
I think I've been a Cat's Grace type of guy lately.
Yeah,
You want
you've
Bear's
also
endurance
been
too, it's
almost
more HP.
murdered 100 times too, so.
Yeah, you should take it.
Isn't that like my
Bear's
job?
endurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cat's
wait.
grace.
My job is to get murdered so
Well,
you don't.
sort you know.
It's sort of
Yeah.
both you and Captain's problem or issue to get murdered, so either one of you would benefit from it, and I gave you Cat's Grace too.
Me take Cat's Grace. Thanks.
Cast the spell and forgot to put the buff on. Love that.
You should take the Bear's Endurance, Kai.
Weapon of war.
Alright.
Okay, gave you Weapon of All.
Fucking die anyway.
Thank you.
I was able
Weapon
to
of
put
all.
pro electricity on Kovira and Denvaya. That's it. I can't give it to anyone else for some reason.
Oh, because you're owner. Yeah, I think you just have to have full owner to do that.
Look at that
I'm
delicious
moving it around to
HP.
people.
Okay.
Fire, prod electricity, acid, Sonic are now on Elfrip and Kate.
Take it.
Kai.
Tim, I should have Weapon of Awe on myself now too.
I check.
Kai now has electric, Sonic, and acid.
Thanks, Denvaya.
Dismas. And remember, I'm throwing these on you for future use, but right now the party only actually has prot electricity and prot fire.
Fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Electric, acid, Sonic. Okay. Dismas setup. And for future danger episodes, get him too.
I'm not casting Circle Against Evil because it's worse in every way than Pro Evil Communal.
Okay.
And yeah. Instead, I cast Heroism on myself. I'm Captain America. I got a Captain America Funko Pop.
Very cool.
Grace?
Thank you.
Hello, neighbor daughter?
What the heck?
Whoa.
What the
What the goddamn hell?
Grace, you know neighbor daughter.
Also, I didn't mention this, but about 108 minutes ago, a person named Secret joined this Discord channel and hadn't said a
think it's-
goddamn thing.
I got Sarah.
That's
I'm
Sarah.
pretty sure it is
Yeah.
too, but the
It's
only
who?
reason I'm mentioning
Sarah.
Harrison, Sarah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like Sarah. I'm glad that she's here, assuming that's her and not a serial killer. But I don't know if she can see the game in any way.
I'm a serial killer.
Sail.
There you go, Sarah. I've kept meaning to mention it.
And thanks for new friend Sarah.
Still
We're
praying to
just
Sarah.
Just blindly assuming this is who we think it is.
Yeah, it could be.
You are all correct.
It's actually Hannibal fucking Lecter. Oh my god.
Oh no. What the fuck?
Who is Alpha?
Yeah, that was supposed to be private, but I guess cat's out of the
Secret.
bag. As you guys move through town, you are hearing the sounds of combat. Fireballs, and occasionally you are seeing 20-foot tall undead stomping through the streets to the south, slamming through buildings and throwing things at something. You see flashes of light, the whole street is on fire. It's chaos over there.
Kate.
And you're
One more
hearing
time. Right.
you are hearing sounds you've never heard before.
Oh boy.
Natural 20. Roll out.
The fuck is that?
Hellray.
I want one of those.
No.
Wow, incredible sound effects so far, by the way. Like all the way down, these are fucking incredible.
Wow.
These are so good. The throw corpse sound is I'm speechless. It's so fucked up.
Pall bearer.
Oh, this
Who
is
keeps
horrifying.
giving him corpses to
Natural
bear?
20. Roll out.
Let's hope it's not our corpses.
God.
That was a
Goodness
52
sakes.
attack.
What if we just
Yeah, what?
What if we just let these guys tucker each other out and then we go?
Honestly,
in for
yeah. Unless
Go
there's
kill
someone we need
whoever's
to
left.
help, in which case
Yeah, there might be
should
someone
probably-
we need to help. It's time to die. I'm excited.
Time to die.
Yeah. I love it. I'm trying to get on that leaderboard.
Hell yeah.
Just to be
The lady
clear,
has told me
Time
Kate,
to
to
die,
reward
time
me
to
to
die.
confirm,
Uh-huh.
Kate, there's very little or no chance that we are able to reach any kind of peaceful resolution with the demon wolves. Like, there's no
No.
enemy of my enemy shit going on.
There's very little that would get them to negotiate. I mean,
The mini me of my enemy.
The mini me of my enemy.
it's funny because I scrolled back in our chat, Toby, to where you used a Dr. Evil gif, and I'm looking at that right now.
Let me
Anyway.
put
to the
that
highest
in
HD
the
undead I
in the
destroy.
When related to the demon wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
No, wait, just
they
go.
suck. We could. I'm not gonna say we don't try, but I'm gonna say they probably won't make a deal we will like.
No, say
True
less. Kill them
seeing.
all.
Yeah.
Dismas, you got true sight, buddy.
You hear
You're
that,
the
Harry?
You copy?
Yeah, you did. You're the judge.
Who is flying and how high?
I'm flying.
Ulfric.
These guys
Right.
give werewolves a bad name.
Say again.
Shield of wings.
I'm flying 15 feet.
Okay.
I'd pick 20.
Okay.
I picked 30.
Okay.
I pick also 30.
Okay. All the flyers, perception checks. Sight-based long range.
Kavira, you still have the spyglass too.
Oh yeah.
30 for me.
40.
Oh, like shit today.
Almost fucking forgot to
You
cast
are
Death Ward.
hearing explosions. You, as flyers occasionally over the rooftops, you see a flash of light and the head and shoulders of an unbelievably huge being. It's got to be pushing 25 feet tall. It appears to have a almost building-sized backpack on that it is pulling objects. Some of them look like whole corpses, some of them look like just parts of corpses, and full send baseball throwing them at something else up the street from it. You see fire explosions, and then you hear an eruption of what can only be gunfire. And Kovira, you are seeing, with your 40 perception, you kind of get a moment through the trees where the forces arrayed, this is a handful, you think, of demon wolves, and they are facing an amazing amount of undead. There might be 30 or 40 small undead and a dozen large undead, and then you hear the gunfire on top of it, which you don't think, you're not sure whose side it's on, but it is very loud, and the combat goes quiet over there.
So, wait, suddenly? Oh no.
The last thing you hear is this. And this. Or you hear a couple of clicks as the gun jams. That last boom echoes across the entire valley. It echoes back at you a couple times. It's such a deafening sound, and everything over there goes quiet. This is like in round 9 or 10.
Must be a magical silence. If there's any, because if there's actually 40 things over there, I mean,
The
can't
explosions
all be
stop.
dead. Oh, okay.
The shooting stops and the explosions stop. And those of you that are flying will see this first. You see, I'm just going to put it here on the map. It's not really here with you, so that you can see what it looks like. But you see a couple winged creatures flying away across town. Where the fuck did they go? Here we go. Here we go. It looks like a 11-foot tall black-furred werewolf with giant demon horns coming out of its head. It looks like a Balrog, but covered in fur, and huge feathery black wings, a huge wingspan, and it just, two of them take off into the sky. One of them looks like he's ripping chains off of his body and throwing them down back at the town, and they fly off to the east. And the city goes quiet.
Abomination.
How far away are they?
At this point, about 300-400 feet.
Dismas, you got a shot on that cuck?
If you do fire right now, you will reveal yourself to at least 50 Whispering Way, including multiple giants.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm going to say.
Take this shot! Take this shot!
They look wounded. The flyers look wounded.
Do I have a shot? I can see them.
Yeah.
Do we have enough time at cellar?
Hang on.
The only thing I can see is a Feldgrau animate.
Well, this isn't happening where we are right now. I'm not pulling up the city map because it was lagging us.
Yeah, it's too crazy.
He said you but no this. Okay.
Don't fire.
Let's pull it up briefly. I know it's
Do not
laggy.
fire.
Just so I want to make sure you guys understand where you're at. And also, the observer map is out of sync with the real map. Or my map's out of sync. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I've got to reload mine, but you guys are on the west side. You were about to cut east and come at them from that side when everything kind of sounds like it went to shit. And looks like the demon wolves that are flyers are retreating.
Okay. I would not take that shot. We wanted to be the third party, but we're about to just show up to a party. I was hoping that we would show up and, both of them would be really worn down. Basically that all 50 zombies would be dead, and then those two guys would be really hurt and trying to leave, and then we would kill them and loot 52 guys. But instead it sounds like there's 50 zombies over there, and 2 guys flying away.
You can see them swinging through the city occasionally. There are the giant hook guys, the corpse hooks. And you see occasionally as it walks between buildings, you can see the pallbearers. There's 2.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Fuck that thing.
Look at his sad, weird mouth.
I know, I want to kill him
Oh.
so badly.
And I think you'll get a glimpse of this one as the Whispering Way pulls back to the southwest. The pallbearers are pushing 25-foot tall, bald-headed. They have this bizarre apparatus strapped to them. It's like a Titanic hiking backpack, but it's just a giant backpack covered in hooks and places to hang things, and they're full of corpses.
Damn.
Tiny little human corpses compared to them. And then next to it is what is definitely an undead fire giant. It's about 22 foot tall. It's mostly skeleton and blackened armor. It is fully immolated, fire pouring out of its chest and out of its shoulders and stomping through the city streets. It looks very slightly damaged. The pallbearers look like they were fireballed once or twice. And that force is moving. You can't see the little critters, but there's tons of them underneath it. They move back south.
Holy shit, they're still fucking here. This is not... we're not picking up their scraps, man. They're still here.
On the bright side, we tracked them very well.
We really did. Am I correct in thinking that that's like 3 of the best, most well-crafted undead Gaspar's ever seen? Like that's more top notch.
Well, Dramus would talk to you for hours about it. The short version of what he would say is that it takes a great deal of skill and effort to animate something that big and have it come out well. And based on the fact that you saw it full send baseball throw a corpse at someone at incredible velocity, that is a complex mechanical ability. A typical zombie cannot throw things. It's too stupid.
Yeah.
So they are capable, they are well built, and the muscle and stuff was left on them. The tendons were left on them so that they could carry more weight, so that they would be stronger than a 20-foot tall skeleton could be. They were very purpose built to haul amazing amounts of undead, and then they can also fight. The fire giant is essentially a 20-foot tall flaming skeleton. You remember what those are. They just explode in fire. So it's got some of its fire abilities, probably some of its intelligence it had when it was alive. And the worst part, I'm going to give you spellcraft check for your spellcraft nerds.
Go, spellcraft nerds.
21.
Your dice hit each other. That was cool. Oh. God damn, still a 27.
You guys pause where you're at and just watch, right? You're in surveillance mode now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're barely peeking heads above rooftops. You're not flying over them. You are being stealthy. And you are in a sea of buildings. You're hard for them to detect at range. And they clearly, with that, whatever happened, whatever tussle happened, was severe enough that the Whispering Way pulled all of the undead it had on the west side of town and all that it had on the east side of town into the center very quickly. And so you're in a just absolute empty area. And you can occasionally see that some of the little random townsfolk undead, the sort of Feldgrau skeletons that are real dumb and real weak, those are wandering this way again. So the pull has been released, and they're being released to wander around the town again. The huge undead go to the south side of town, which is a huge 100-foot incline up to this hill where there's a giant, once beautiful mansion that overlooks all of Feldgrau. And when the big undead get there, the pallbearers climb up the side of the hill with relative ease, even though they probably have a ton or so of corpses on their backs. The corpse hooks pull themselves up the cliff, and there are multiple. And then the fire giant gets to the base of the cliff. And a fire giant is the closest thing you'll ever see to a 20-foot tall dwarf. When they're alive, they're big-boned, stocky, they're immensely strong. They're incredible craftsmen. They love to wear heavy armor, full plate. Probably the fire giant's breastplate alone weighs 700 or 800 pounds. It's so much weight. And when it gets to the base of the hill, you see it stop and stand there and stand there. And then you see it start to slowly levitate. And it doesn't turn its head or move. It doesn't operate like a creature that is casting its own fly spell. And you see several dozen undead rise up the hill with flight and levitate abilities cast by something you can't see. They rise up the hill and they take position over there somewhere around the huge manor house on the southwest side of town, and the pallbearers walk into the forest just west of the villa and out of your sight. And you see a few dark shapes in long black and green cloaks, about 5 or 6 of them, quickly fly up the hill with their giants and disappear into the manor house.
Can you ping the approximate location of the manor house? I was writing my notes. Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought. Thank you. Those are really well made undead, right?
They're Whispering Way class undead, like masterpiece.
Because I'm saying, I'm Winston Churchill standing here looking at German tanks, and I look over at Roosevelt and I say, well, shit, we might need to talk to the Russians. Cause that looks real fucking bad. I ain't gonna be first
Do you
in
want to
line
try to
charging
talk
that
to?
shit, and being first in line's my job.
1 second, I'm gonna make sure, see what Anna's dealing
Yeah, that was weird.
Power went out again, so I'm back on the phone until it comes back on the Wi-Fi.
God dang it.
So you're thinking try to hammer out a deal with the demon wolves?
Cap, if you try.
Sorry, what'd you say, Mandy?
We're okay. We're just making sure it wasn't a tree or anything. We don't see any tree falling, so. Okay.
Wi-Fi is rebooting, so on the phone for right now.
Hell yeah. It was Mandy's internet exploding again. It was like she just got knocked offline again.
It did.
What a fun day we're all having.
We're having a good time.
Winter Wonderland.
Also, Sid and I need to quit in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we were gonna quit on time today.
But Mandy, were you saying something about the demon wolves?
If you want to try, we can try. Just be prepared to shoot if it doesn't go well.
I got this blade that likes to kill demons. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even.
Bathroom.
I don't even need to reach like a long-term agreement with them. I would just like, hey, maybe could we kill each other after the cult's all dead? Like you know, like we kill the cult this week, next week we duke it out. You know, would you guys have peace on them terms?
Truce.
But because that's 3 giants. Now I'm pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm a bad guy if you're undead. Okay, you don't want to run into me or Dismas or anyone else in this stack. But we fought a force that was what, like 20% that size, and it was ugly, and it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, those goddamn gooners know we are here.
Yeah.
I don't know where
They
we
do.
are, but they're flying around. They're little crows. They know we're here.
Demon wolves are just werewolf and demon, right? Nothing else.
I think so, yeah.
1 second.
It's not.
Flipping back to the other thing.
Shut up, the goddamn bird! Shut your fucking mouth!
Sorry, it kicked me off the phone once the internet popped back up.
Oh my god. No.
It's back now. It's
No.
rebooting. Continue.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I think they're if Kate can correct me, but I think they're werewolves that made deals with demons to get some of their powers, right, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just not known for their ability to be diplomatic. But
That I could temporarily abide.
Knowledge religion check.
I think
Not it.
Demonost.
Dismas. Glad to see you make a strong check there, bud.
Yeah.
You guys, Kai is the strongest one at the moment. But if I could cross-campaign talk briefly with Dramus.
Yes.
Dramus, you're looking at this scene. You're looking at this scene right here. Dramus is going to John Madden this for you guys. Okay. So, way back here, let me switch this to white. Way back here at Chassel, Kate's home. Zoom way out so you can see the little map. You guys had a force estimate of how many Whispering Way cultists did you think you were chasing?
I thought it was gonna be like 8 wizards and like a bunch of shitty zombies.
So you're thinking 12, 15, 20 targets?
I thought it was like 40.
Yeah, now I think it's like 6 wizards, maybe more like 10 wizards, and then like Yeah, we'll just call it like 50 guys, most of whom dangerous, most
Right.
of whom undead.
But back then, you knew there was at least 12 of them.
Yeah.
And then Kate back here remembers that the demon wolves could probably field 50 soldiers, 50 werewolves.
Yeah.
Then all this bullshit happened. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Whispering Way got to Feldgrau probably a week ahead of the demon wolves.
Oh, I see where this is
There
going.
it is. Dramus, do you have
Yep.
something to add? Feldgrau is a site with thousands of mass graves. It's an entire town dead.
Yeah. Each wizard, for each level of wizard they got, can do 4 hit dice of undead.
What if they're
Oh,
agents of the grave?
That doubles, and
Yep.
if any of those undead are intelligent spellcasting undead, they also have their own hit pools of undead that then cascade down into, it's like a sort of nesting doll situation. That's how you get countries like Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just say 8 wizards. We'll just say 8. Just say 8. And we'll say that they're all 10th. So 8 times 10. We got 80 levels of wizard. You're saying each level of wizard in that stack is 8 hit dice of undead?
What Dramus is saying is that as they fought and devastated the communities across our deal, other than the Penitent Hearth, everything was fucked by the Whispering Way and the Demon Wolves fighting their way through here. On the way there, the Demon Wolves slowly bled forces, and the Whispering Way just kept getting stronger. And when they hit Feldgrau with a slight advantage, they exploded into having an army.
Yeah.
Well, the demon wolves have probably never been so willing to negotiate.
Yeah, that's valid. We could, yeah, we'll take a shot at it.
Because I know that you're concerned that they're going to be like, we want the Pack Lord's heart, and we run the Shudderwood now. And I agree that that's bad, and we shouldn't give them that.
And if they run the Shudderwood, they run a large risk of trying to wipe out everyone in the surrounding area.
Yeah, I don't want like, fucking 400 demon people running around outside Lepstad. That's, I'd have to write a report on that. I fucking hate writing reports. I'd have to lie.
Not to be wiped out also,
He does. He hates writing reports. He makes me do it a little bit.
I make Josh do it. I make Denvaya do it every time. So I agree. We shouldn't give them that.
See if they're willing to deal for less than that.
If they would accept anything else on Earth, like, God, I don't know. If we run in and talk to them and they're like the most singularly focused motherfuckers ever, and they're like, we want the Pack Lord's heart, or we want to kill you right here, right now, choose. Then we will go to Plan B. And Plan B is no, Plan B is not violence. Plan B, for the first time ever, is not to kill the people we were talking to, because now we're 10th, and we have a 10th level wizard, and we have a safe house to hide in. So if they say we're gonna kill you all right now, we say, oh no, and Kovira teleports herself and 3 willing medium-sized creatures, so it'll be 4 of us going to this little meet and greet, and we all just teleport back to the Aura, and we let these gooners kill each other for a while longer, and we wait for our chance. Because we do not want to talk to the demon wolves, have it go back, and then kill the only enemy of our enemy. We don't want to do that. That would be bad. It's like, you sit down and talk
listen
to Stalin,
how far he's come from kill the broken ones to
really
leave the evil werewolves alive because they're a potential ally.
Yeah.
Man, Winston Churchill indeed.
That is called a character arc.
I don't
Pharasma
blast
works for
Russia
many.
until Berlin has fallen, okay?
It is not up to us to question how the lady works, or through.
Pharasma wept.
That's right.
All right, Mr. Churchill, we'll go in.
We gotta talk to him. I can't kill that many undead. Not all at once. I just ain't nobody that hungry.
No. All right. We'll try to see if they will accept anything less than being Pack Lord.
You know,
Yeah.
What if we?
Also,
what if we just?
as we discussed, Mandy and I were sort of gaming out the possibilities of this negotiation
Yeah.
if it happened. And the Shutter word, you can't give it to them. Kate's not really Pack Lord. Sabrisa is not really Pack Lord, but Sabrisa has the Vilcasis, which all the tribes respect, including the Demon Wolves.
And they don't know that she has it. So we.
You
tell
guys don't
them.
know that she has it, I don't think. Unless you've
Oh, do
talked
we
to
not?
Rissa. You haven't summoned or talked to
Oh,
Rissa
yeah.
in a while.
What? I thought we did the ceremony where you passed it on to her.
We did that as LPU.
Oh, yeah. that's great.
Lapiow! You were Conchetta. You were drunk, passed out on a hill in the woods.
True. Very true. Sorry. Forgot.
You had pretty flower in your hair, though.
Oh,
Aw.
Dance.
there wasn't a good time to say this without interrupting somebody, but I can also use Damnation Stride to get another 3 people to safety.
That's only 400 foot plus. Teleport goes hundreds of miles, and she can teleport right to the Magic Sanctum.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Dimension Door.
But Damnation Stride is, 400 feet is enough to make a perception check.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll get them far
it's
away,
a
but
good
it's
escape
not.
mechanism.
Yeah. For sure.
Teleport's just the escape mechanism.
That is good. That we can
Great
damnation
teleport's
stride out.
the escape type mechanism, but
What is?
greater teleport.
Yeah, even better.